Hey everybody, what's up y'all? Welcome back to my channel, TammyTalks here. Let's go ahead and talk Married at First Sight. This is season 15, episode 15. We're still in San Diego. Are you my somebody? Word to Aaliyah. Alright, so for those of you that are brand new to my channel, I do breakdowns on various TV shows, both scripted and reality, interjecting my own thoughts, opinions, and theories into each and every recap. So if you enjoyed that type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel, thumbs up the video, all that kind of stuff. Be sure to check out the other 3 videos from tonight's episode. Each couple gets their own dedicated video and recap over here on TammyTalks. So let's go ahead and start with Alexis and Justin. Alright, so the episode actually picked up right where it left off, where they are still at the couples retreat. And Lindy and Miguel are respectively talking to the other couples, or the other half of every couple, about what's been going on with them. So Alexis basically tells Lindy that they need to keep trying. If you want your marriage to work, if you believe in your marriage, if you think that these are just small hiccups and you really love Miguel and this is what you want to do, keep trying. I said, look at you giving advice. Okay. So on the drive home, which disgusted me, because why did they go straight from running around in that heat playing dodgeball to getting in the car and going home? Unacceptable. I know Stasha was freaking out as clean as she claims to be. So Alexis said that Nate was talking about Stasha being a freak. And Justin was like, okay, good. You know, we could be freaks or something to that effect. Alexis chooses to bring up the fact that he could not manifest himself that one time. Justin is like, that was just one time, girl. Don't even worry about that. That was one time. He did say that he wants to work on his stamina. Justin wants to work on his stamina. So he said he's going to get into the gym, get on the treadmill, work up some endurance, right? Alexis then says, so is there a machine to work on your thrust? I said, I guess I don't, my water's over there. I guess I don't understand why she lives to embarrass this man. Because it's like, any chance that she gets, she says these things and then we watch him visibly deflate. Because what do you say back to that? You know what I mean? What do you say back to that if you're Justin? So as usual, he just gets quiet. He just gets quiet, doesn't say anything else, and then she's just kind of it's like, Alexis, were you not comfortable? Were you not comfortable in like your performance? Because it's given weird, right? So the next thing we see is Justin. He is going to skip Maya. So we know that Justin cannot bring Maya back home to their shared apartment because while at boot camp, jail, wherever she was, she bit another dog. So excuse me, y'all. So it's best if Maya is not around other dogs. So since Mr. Newton is there, he's not coming back. She's not coming back to his place with Alexis. So he has decided that he's going to give Maya to his best friend. His best friend is comfortable with Maya. I guess Justin and that friend must have been roommates at some point in time. So Justin feels comfortable giving Maya to his friend because then at least he'll still be able to see her at some point. So Maya was so happy to see Justin. Oh, she ran up to him. She's geeked. And you can just tell. She's like, oh my God, finally. But dogs are very intuitive and dogs are smart. Maya had this sadness about herself that entire scene. So while she was excited to see Justin, it was still on some, I know you coming to get me, but I don't think it's for good. So he wants to take Maya back to the house. He wants to spend some time with her because his friend is going to drive up. I don't know where his friend is, but they said it was like a super long drive there and back. So his friend is going to drive down and get Maya. Alexis has chosen to stay at her house while Maya is there. So Alexis is back at her apartment. So Justin's friend comes down, and Maya seemed geeked to see the friend. Like, Maya had more excitement. She had a little extra wag in her tail to see Justin's friend. And Justin even points out that his friend, who I didn't catch his name, but his friend is like the only human that Maya might love more than him. So Justin is talking to his friend, and he's telling him that, he knew that the marriage would be hard, marriages work, but he didn't expect a curveball like this to be thrown in where Maya is the curve. So he said it came down to his wife and his dog, and he picked his dog. And I guess I don't understand why. What about your marriage thus far has even made you want to even remotely think about picking her over your dog? What he should have did, ask your brother, ask your mother. There should have been somebody that's local where you could have put Maya for the next week to figure out what is going to happen on decision day. Because see, now Justin is banking everything on decision day. It's crazy to me. This woman does not like you. This woman embarrasses you, humiliates you. She belittles you. She emasculates you every chance that she gets. But you gave away your dog for her? Somebody on Twitter said he gave away the wrong bitch. And it shouldn't have been funny, but it definitely was. So, while he's giving the dog away, or while his friend is there, he said that he was like, I told Alexis I'm going to be coming up there at least once a month. Alexis, who goes out every weekend, right? The same Alexis who is out every weekend was like, once a month? Yeah, so when you're out with your friends having brunch and at the club, that's when Justin can go see his dog. Girl, bye. So while his friends get ready to pack up all her things, Alexis comes in. Talking about, I wasn't going to let you do this alone. No, you came to make sure that he got rid of Maya for good. You want to make sure Maya was gone. Not just gone, you want to make sure that Maya was gone. To the point where it's like every trace of her was gone. She was the main one smiling while she carried out that dog bed. It's like, Alexis, I really just feel like they each should have taken their dogs at this juncture, and neither dog should have been in the apartment. Alexis should have gave her dog to one of her sisters or her mom, and nobody should have been allowed to have their dog there. Justin folded way too quick on that. He folded way too quick on it. Way too quick. So the next scene we see is Justin and Alexis. It must be like a couple hours after, and Justin is visibly upset. And you would think that Alexis would be cuddled into him, but body language is an MF. Because Alexis has her back in her butt with she's away from him if he's right here. And it's like, girl, you might as well be on the other end of the couch. Why are y'all sitting like that? It was so weird. I'm going to keep moving my arm because I got my shot. My arm hurts. So she said that she wants Justin to realize that because Maya is with his friend, he knows that Maya's in good hands. He knows exactly where she is, but she also can't imagine how he feels. Give away Mr. Newton so we all can see. Give away Mr. Newton so you can see how he feels right now. Because I feel like she's being very, very nonchalant about it. She doesn't care that he had to get rid of his dog. We all know that. She does not care that he got rid of that dog. So Justin tells her, I hope you can see my commitment. Because this was the ultimate sacrifice and was. So he's asking, does that mean anything at all to you? I just did something major. Does that mean anything at all to you? And she was like, yeah, it does. But she doesn't want it to mean a lot. And I said, what? What? So she said she doesn't want it to mean a lot. So she doesn't want Justin to constantly hold that over her head. She doesn't want anytime they're in some type of argument for Justin to pull that out the back pocket. Now, I do understand what she means by that, but you're not in a position to say that, Alexis. You're not, because he is really giving away this dog underneath the guise, the understanding, that the hope that y'all are going to say yes on decision day. That is, I cannot believe Justin did this. I cannot believe Justin did this. And not even to a friend that is like around the corner. This is to a friend that had to drive some hours to... Justin. The entire time, Maya's face was just kind of like, what did I do? Because, dogs don't understand. Because let's be real, let's be very clear. Maya didn't do anything wrong. That was Justin's fault, and it was Alexis' fault. It was both of their faults for letting those two dogs that do not know each other roam around with one being on the leash and the other not. That is both of their fault. Absolutely. But Maya has no idea what she did wrong. So the fact that she first got ripped away and went to this outdoor camp, this outdoor boot camp, to now she's being, she gets to come home. She sees Justin for a couple hours, and then she's gone again. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So Justin then says in his confessional that he hopes he made the right decision by choosing his marriage over his dog. You didn't. So then we get this double scene with Justin and Nate working out together, and Alexis and Stasha are doing yoga before having some wine. So Justin said that he texted Alexis and asked if she was saying yes on decision day. He needed that affirmation. Because I done gave my dog away because we had a conversation about this, and he's assuming that a stipulation to her saying yes is her, is him giving his dog away. So he said Alexis deflected, and she told him that she said yes, she would be patient, and she's working, she's willing to work on this. So he tells her that he gave Maya away under the impression that she was all in. He said that if she would have been honest and direct about it and just said, hey, I'm really not sure where I am right now, he probably wouldn't have made such a rash decision. But again, Justin, that's nobody's fault but yours. Now, I know we want to blame Alexis for this, but ultimately this falls on Justin. You're the one making the decision to get rid of your dog for a woman who don't like you. Like, Justin has to know and feel. And to be honest, I don't even think Justin likes her that much. I think Justin likes the idea of being in a marriage. Justin likes the idea of being in this relationship with her. It's not that Justin is head over heels for her. Justin is in love with the idea of being in love. Justin is smitten by the prospect of marriage. Justin just wants to be a couple. I feel like no matter how she looked or who she was, Justin would have been all in with her in the same way because he wants to be married. He wants to feel like somebody wants him. He wants to feel like somebody wants to be married to him. That's all that is, and that's why he is having such a rough time and a rough go with this. So he then tells Nate that because she wasn't direct and honest about it like she could have been and just said, I'm not sure, I'm not there yet. Now he feels that his mind is made up. I said, so because she's not 1,000% in, now you don't know if you want to be in at all? Okay, Justin. So he then tells Nate that he's stepping back and taking his emotions out of it and thinking with his head, right? And when he thinks about it that way, she said that, I guess she told him that it was like he said if he steps out of himself and he thinks about everything, like just looking at everything, taking away the emotions, he's at a 90% no. I said, damn, that's quite the jump. But he's at a 90% no, and he said he feels like he was played and was. You were. So panning over to Stasha and Alexis, Alexis is telling Stasha how Justin texted her asking was she gonna say yes. Stasha was like, text? Yes, he texted her. He texted her. That's what he did. We don't need the theatrics over wondering why he texted and didn't call. Pay attention to the story. So she said that she feels, long story short, she feels that his answer is dependent on hers. And she feels that if you need to think about it, then she feels that maybe he needs to think more about it. So she feels like Justin has made a huge change. He's done, a good 180 in terms of, how he reacts to things, his self-regulating, that type of stuff. But she said there are times where he still reverts. And she said that his outburst, like, and those like little setbacks worry her. I'm sorry, but have we seen Justin have outbursts? I know he just like, he'll say some shit, but I don't know if I consider them outbursts. Nonetheless, she said, now what if we buy a house and what if we have kids and he has one of these outbursts? I want to say, girl, what you think he gonna do? When y'all at the closing table, you think he's gonna blurt something out? That's you. What about your outbursts, Alexis? What about the shit that you do that's ill-advised and ill-timed? So she said that while she wants to say yes, she still has concerns. So she's then worried. She then says that she's worried if she can tolerate. And then she says, I probably shouldn't even have said tolerate. Exactly. If you're using tolerate, then this is not the marriage for you. So then the last thing we get of them is they are having drinks with Kristen and Mitch. And they're telling them that Maya moved away. And Alexis said that they get into the conversation of Justin asking for the affirmation. And she said that she is at a 90% right now. And she said that Justin doesn't know. But she also does want to know if his answer is dependent on her answer. And this is why Married at First Sight should have these people come out with their answer written in like an envelope or a box or something, and they should both pull out their answer and flip around the board at the same time like Marriage Boot Camp does. Just because we have seen a lot of couples on here that do whoever, if someone says yes first, a lot of times you can tell that some of these people change their answer and they say yes back, and then they end up divorced very soon after. They should be flipping around their answers at the same time, because if Alexis says yes, even if Justin goes in with a 99% chance in his head of saying no, if Alexis says yes, I want to work on this, Justin, he's gonna say yes as well, and it's not the best answer for him. It's not the correct answer for him. So Mitch then asks Justin, is 90% good enough? And Justin said no. He said because if you still have some doubt, he said because if she would have said that she had doubt before he gave his dog away, so then Alexis was like, so you want me to say yes because you gave your dog away? No, he wanted you to not let him give his dog away if you weren't 100%. That's not rocket science, Alexis. And it's actually kind of annoying that you want to play stupid about this. You know what he's saying. You know what he's saying. Y'all should have had a real deal conversation about this before you let him give his dog away. Before you helped him carry out bowls and beds and leashes to watch his dog drive away. The fact that she wants to act like it's not a big deal is silly. So he then said that she could have said yes if that's how she was feeling. She said, yeah, I could have said yes, but it would be followed by a but. So what it's like, I would rather be 100% and say yes. So I do understand that. But I also feel like y'all need to sit down and have a real conversation. And they're not doing that. They're skirting around the issues. Because, I mean, let's be real. Why did you text her? Why didn't y'all have a real conversation about this? So Justin then said either you know or you don't know within a week left. And Kristen and Mitch were like, nah, No, because Kristen was saying how she is still on the fence as well. So let me know what you guys think about Justin and Alexis. The only person I feel bad for is Maya. I can't feel bad for Justin because I feel like Justin is putting himself into a situation that he didn't need to be in. Justin, you can't keep saying I gave away my dog for you. She didn't ask you to. That's a decision that you made. Ultimately, that comes down to being a decision that Justin made and executed. I think it was silly to give your dog away. I'm hoping that maybe the friend is just on vacation down at an Airbnb. I'm hoping Justin did not really give that dog away. Let me know what you guys felt about tonight's episode, and I will catch you guys in the next one.